Look at me.
Sure.
Look at me.
Sure.
I'm the captain now.
Asserted.
It's a breakaway on Daria, backhanded score! 1-0 Edmonton! So it's Kane and Hyman both out there. One-timer Barry redirects it home. Kane the final touch. First in his 44 regular season games as coach. Here's Kane from Draisaitl, tucking it 20% of the games this year. 2-goal comebacks, and there's the go-ahead goal. Nugent Hopkins touch, give and go. Draisaitl backhander scores. 5-3 Edmonton. The Oilers. Devon Shore to the net. Ryan will drop it off. McLeod shoots and scores. That'll do it.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode here on Above Average. If you're new to the channel, my name is Trevor, and yeah, thanks for clicking on this video. We got a good one for you tonight. We're just going to be reviewing the Oilers Penguins game. Sid the Kid was in town, and now he's going to be out of town with Big L. That is awesome. The Oilers were able to get the dub today, 6-3 against the Pittsburgh Penguins, who have been freaking just crushing it lately. You know, after... It's crazy. The Oilers weren't able to score a single goal in the last game they played, but they were like, hey, guys, let's score a goal tonight. Not only did they score 1 or 2 or 3, they scored 6 freaking goals and against a really, really good Penguins lineup. So that is sweet. If you're new to the channel, always feel free to freaking leave a like and subscribe. It takes 1 second of your time. That's all I ask for. That would be the world. That would make your boy happy over here. So yeah, just a few things that I wanted to talk about today. Obviously, a 6-3 dub. A few noticeables. I was actually working tonight, so I wasn't able to, you know, dedicate all my time to watching the game because I was going to get yelled at if I did that. So, but from what I was able to watch, and luckily we have where I work, where we're able to play the sound of the game. So if I'm not watching, you know, I'm making drinks, I can at least hear what's going on. And yeah, but wow, as if we came out of this, we scored first, which was sick. You know, we haven't been able to do that a heck of a whole lot this year, last year, any year, I guess, but you know, we did tonight. And when we do score first, we are the #1 ranked team in wins. We're like, our record when scoring first over the last like 2 years, they showed it. We're like 21-0-3, so really good record. So boys, if I'm Jay Woodcroft, you know what I'm telling them? Let's score first tonight, guys. Let's, you know, it's easier said than done. I'm just fooling around, but honestly, like, what the heck is that? So pretty sick. Not gonna lie, the Draisaitl, just unbelievable performance tonight. I swear he contributed almost on like every grade A scoring chance, or not every, but he was definitely involved in the game. You heard his name, you've seen him a lot, and all for the right reasons. This was just a dominant performance by Leon Draisaitl, who was able to rack up, I think, 3 points, a goal and 2 assists, which is just so sick to see. The Dutchland Angler strikes again, and what a beautiful goal. I'm able to share it here. Yeah, just unreal, right? Like, how sick is that? So, speaking of people with chances, Evander Kane, man, I swear every time I looked at the TV, this guy had the puck, and he was, you know, he should have scored, or he was close to scoring. He really, really stood out. He had so many chances. He was only able to get 1 goal tonight, but he did get 1 goal and 1 assist, so not bad. But man, he should have at least had like 4 goals. He was robbed by quite a bit. He had like 2 breakaways. He was on a 2-on-1. Man, Evander Kane, slow start. A lot of people were kind of concerned about Evander, but your boy Evander, he picked it up tonight and was able to get a goal and an assist, so that's always nice. And this is a large part due to the line change that they were able to, you know, make. The Oilers did score first, but then they let in the next 3 goals, which sucked. And I was like, okay, here we go. This is another L, which sucks, but whatever. But no, they were able to, you know, in the second period, really wake up. And man, the puck was just going in. And there was just... they looked like a completely different team. It was sweet to see. They had Yamamoto, Evander Kane, and Leon Draisaitl on one line, and they looked super good. And then Nuge was able to get a goal, freaking beauty, with Zach Hyman and Connor McDavid. So that line also looked really, really well. So it'll be interesting where they go. I like those lines a lot. They were able to look really good tonight against a really good team. So I honestly don't think I'd be blown away if they didn't start their next game off with those 2 lines, but you never know. A lot could change. You know, with McDavid, oh my gosh, everyone was in it. Was I the only one? No, I couldn't have been the only one, but that was freaking terrifying. Man, I thought he was done. Like, I honestly thought it was career-ending injury. I really did, but luckily it wasn't. Connor McDavid, with the beauty that he is, he was able to bounce back and rally the troops, and he actually didn't get a point tonight, which is kind of crazy because he did stand out. He made a lot of good plays. He probably should have got a point, but whatever. The big thing is that Connor McDavid was, we were able to bring him back out on the ice, and man, I really didn't think he was coming back to this game. I knew it wasn't a career-ending injury, but I was like just scared that he was going to miss a big chunk of the season. I can't imagine. He was going in hot too, so kind of crazy. But anyway, the line change worked clearly, and that's awesome to see. Another big takeaway I wanted to talk about: Darnell Nurse, man. There's one guy at the bar where I work. He's just screw Nurse, and it kind of makes me mad because I'm like, he's really not doing anything bad. Like, he's joining the rush. He's looking super good, man. This is the best I've seen him skate since the season where he popped off and got. He was second in defenseman for goals. I think that was the bubble year, the North Division year. So he's joining the rush almost always, and it looks so good, man. And he's looking really, really good. He's taking good shots. He's making the right decision. Yeah, he'll fumble the puck every now and then, but honestly, man, Oilers fans, you got to be pumped. He's looking way better than he did in the playoffs. Obviously, it's a huge difference. He didn't join the rush at all in the playoffs. He couldn't, right? And man, he's been able to do it so far this year. He's looking super good. I had to give Nurse some love tonight because he just deserves it. He's played really well, in my opinion. He's stood out when we've needed him to, and he's just stood out in general. Like, you're like, who's that skating? Oh wow, like that was a pretty nice play by Darnell Nurse. So if everyone could calm their taint and just cheer for the Oilers, all you Oilers fans just crap on our own players. Like, come on, let's give him some love. He's looking good, and I don't see why that wouldn't continue. So enough about Darnell Nurse. Next player I want to talk about: Ryan freaking McLeod, man. Oh my gosh, like, what an absolute Derek Ryan, big Doc. That's what they call him, Doc, and just sells the shot. It was just unbelievable play. Just knows Ryan McLeod was behind him. That's that hockey IQ. That's a good vet move. And I mean, Ryan McLeod made no mistake getting that in. Low blocker, he absolutely ripped it, and he's looking good, man. 3 goals so far. Pretty sweet, man. We got a player. It's official. I'm saying it's official, so it is. Ryan McLeod is a full-time NHLer and a contributor for that matter. So pretty cool. A lot of pros, guys. It was just a reassuring night. It was just good to see them bounce back and be able to play really good hockey against a really, really good team. They didn't look at all like they did on Saturday in the matinee, so that is nice. It just completely different team. There's 2 complaints I have though, however. The first one is my boy Jesse Puljujarvi, man. It's tough. I'm rooting for him, but he's looked pretty invisible, man. This is the start of the season. It's tough to say, but it is true. He's done almost nothing. I don't even know if he has a point. He might, and that's tough, man. I don't know where we go from here. We just trade him for nothing essentially at this point because he needs a fresh start. He really does. He's not doing anything. It's tough to say, and I'm a huge Jesse fan. And anyone that craps on him, it gets me going because he doesn't deserve that. He's a great guy, and he means well. And I just think he'll do way better in another jersey, and that's tough for me to say, but I really do think. And I mean, it's going to show he's done pretty well. He's done pretty well nothing, and it's tough, so we'll see where it goes. Hopefully, knock on wood, maybe he gets a goal in the next game, or it does something, at least something, man. I don't know. I don't know what happened, man. He just completely lost his game, and he was so good for in the North Division year, 2 years ago. The later half of that season, he just looked really good, and I was like, finally. And then to start off last year as a point per game player, so it's tough. It's tough for me to say. So that's the one thing I'm picking at. And the other thing, I'm sorry, I'm not calling out anyone if anyone was at the game watching this, but could you tell me, was it not the quietest game I've ever heard? I don't know, man. I'm just watching all these other games. I've never tuned into hockey this much in my entire life. I'm trying to watch as much as possible. Every game I watch in the States, The fans are just into it. It's just unbelievable, and it makes me so happy to see. And then I watch Montreal, I watch Toronto, I even watch people down south, Calgary, the Saddle Dome. The people are buzzing. It's freaking Sid the Kid in town and Connor McDavid. You got the best, you know, 3 of the 4, if you count Malkin, of the best, like, you know, 20 players in the world. Maybe not Malkin anymore, but whatever. And it's, you could just, I swear you could just hear a pin drop. It's, I don't know why, to start the game, I think there was maybe one Oilers chant I heard. You know, in the last minute, we're up against a really, really good team, just a dominating performance. And it wasn't until like the last 5 seconds I seen someone stand up and start clapping. So, Oilers fans, if you could do me a favor and be like me at a game, here, I'll roll the clips. This is how I am.
There! Woo! Go Evander! Woo!
Gonna gamble the game check.
Let's go, Smitty!
Yeah, so I'm pretty passionate, obviously. I don't expect everyone to be like that, but let's make some noise. Let's rally the troops. They do so good in the playoffs because they feed off our energy. So we just need to, us fans, we need to give it some more, and that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Just, I don't know, when I was at the Battle of Alberta, I showed you those clips, I just even noticed it seemed quiet. Like, it seemed pretty quiet, and I don't know why. I know us Oilers fans like are super passionate, and we really only show up in the playoffs, in my opinion. But like, let's just step it up here, Oilers fans. I know people are watching this like, yeah, go F yourself, Trevor. Who's this guy? Who am I? But whatever. If you're like that, whatever. It was worth a shot, right? So, right on. But that is all I got for this video, guys. Just wanted to quickly talk about those things, and what was a really good, awesome win for the Oilers. So, that being said, take her easy. I'll see you in the next one. And yeah, go Oilers, go. And peace. Have a good one. Peace.